Hi my darlings, welcome once again to this YouTube channel. I most highly welcome you to this channel, and if you're coming across my face for the first time, or this is your first time coming across this channel, you're highly welcome. This is Barrister Choma and you're watching Fix It with Barrister Choma. I believe and I promise you that you're not gonna regret clicking in, and don't click out, just hold on. You have a lot to learn from this topic today. So on today's topic, we've heard so much about Blessing CEO having stage 4 cancer. So she recently made a video that so many people extended their sympathy, their care, their love, whatnot to her because of the recent video she made about having stage 4 breast cancer. First of all, talking about breast cancer, do you check yourself? Because they said earlier detection is much more better.
In the midnight glow where the stars align, we lose ourselves in the rhythm divine underneath the sky.
So guys, today's topic is going to be beneficial to every one of us, especially those who have been ignorant about some of the stuff happening in the woman's body or in our body. Majority of us have seen them online. We've seen her videos flying up online, and we've seen comments, we've seen people making videos talking about her, she's lying, she's doing this and all that. Recently, she made a video and put up on social media concerning that she has stage 4 breast cancer and that she was dying. She made a video that was she was so down, she cried a lot, that made people have sympathy, pity, and out of their good hearts they started donating money to her because they wanted her to get better, they wanted her to go and get treatment, do chemo, whether surgery or whatever, that she should just go ahead and do that. So this video, many people have come out online to say that the video she made, that she was claiming to have breast cancer, and not only did she claimed stage 4 breast cancer. But before we go into Blessing CEO's story, can we talk about breast cancer? You're a woman and you're watching this video, you don't check your breast immediately after your period, you don't check your breast, you're doing a very wrong thing. No. You're supposed to check your breast from time to time. So in a few months time, you go and have your breast examined in the hospital, you examine yourself at home. If you feel any kind of discomfort in your breast, if you feel any kind of lump, any kind of something unusual in your breast area, anywhere, armpit, neck, wherever, you can go straight to the hospital and get yourself properly and medically checked. But before then, can we evaluate few warning signs of breast cancer that most people ignore? Some people ignore these signs. They look at it that, oh, this is minor stuff, it will stop. Or because I'm seeing my period, I will soon see my period. I'm in my ovulation, that's why I'm having the heaviness in my breast, that is why I'm having this, or that is an infection, that is why I'm having discharge or whatever in my breast side is going to stop it to do this, and they just ignorantly leave it, and by the time they know it, it must have graduated. Let's assume that Blessing CEO's saying that she has stage 4 breast cancer, that is true, because people have come out to say it's not true, it's false, and it's true. Some say it's true, some say it's false. But let's say it's true. Does it mean that all this while she never had any warning signs earlier that, oh, see, I feel like this in my breast side, I feel this way in my breast side? You can't tell me that. Maybe she ignored the signs. So many people will just fall that victim. But on today's video, let's just talk about 5 warning signs of breast cancer that you should never ignore. You as a woman, you should never ignore it. 5 warning signs of breast cancer. Not all breast lumps are cancerous. According to the doctors, because I'm not a doctor, and according to the research and readings I've made, they said some lumps are not cancerous, some are cancerous. So that the early detection is better. Early detection is safe for you, is safe for me, is safe for every other person out there. Early detection, because if you detect it earlier, you start treating it, you boycott so many things, it will not get to that wicked stage of let's cut off the breast, or there's nothing we can do. Or even if it gets to the stage of cutting off the breast, fine, they cut it off and the person know that the person is free. Because I've seen a lot of people that say, hey, I had breast cancer, and by the time I figured out, it was too late, and it transferred to the other side of the breast. After removing this one, it transferred to the other one, or it has already transferred. So please, let's just be careful with our life, because I just sat down to say this cancer, it is better that your enemy has what they call HIV instead of breast cancer. I don't this one God won't carry this one take wicked also, because when sickness ain't no get cure, and it they kill as fast as possible. 3 years, 4 years, if you mismanage, even no matter how you won't take manage this one, where you go still okay. So now this one I gonna take pass us. So when you want carry the deal with us. So early detection is better. So you can go straight to the hospital and then know what they have to say about it. So we have one sign that you look at for a lump that doesn't hurt. If you see a lump your breast side and it doesn't hurt, not all cancerous lumps cause pain. If you feel something hard or different in your breast that wasn't there before, see your doctor. Don't wait for it to hurt. Some breast lump, they will not hurt, they will just be there. You know what lump is now? You press. I think they said, according to doctors, they said you can't capture a lump that it dangles around. If you try to grip it, it moves to the other side. But if you get any lump, anything that it's unusual, you check your breast, it's unusual, the nipple side, anywhere, you can go straight to the hospital. They will check it for you and then confirm. If it's not, it fine. If whether it's painful or it's not painful. But once you detect a lump, go straight to the hospital. Secondly, a change in breast size or shape. Your breast may not be perfectly symmetrical. That can be normal. But if one breast suddenly looks different, is swelling or changing shape in a new way, get it checked. Please. If you see this sign, your breasts have changed shape, one is swelling, one is bigger than the other one, please go and get it checked. Don't ignore. Don't ignore. Cancer kills as fast as possible. And you don't need to panic. Not all lumps are cancerous, okay? And not all swollen breasts is cancer. So don't panic. You just go and check it, what it is. You treat it off. Then thirdly, dimpled or rough skin on the breast. If the skin on the breast starts to look like the surface of an orange, rough, dimpled, with tiny pits, that's a warning sign. Redness or darkened patches also need attention. Please check out for this sign. Number 4, nipple changes or discharge. If your nipple suddenly pulls inward, starts spilling, or releases fluid when you are not breastfeeding, something may be wrong. This is especially important if the fluid is bloody or clear. Please check out for this 4th sign. And if you notice something like that, please proceed and go to the hospital and get yourself properly and medically checked. Number 5, the last one, pain that won't go away. Many breast cancers don't cause pain, but some do. If you have pain in your breast or armpit that stays, doesn't come and go with your period, and lingers, see a doctor. Don't write it off. Please, please, do not ignore these 5 signs. Do not ignore these 5 signs. They are very, very important. Our lives are important. Please, this thing don't have cure. It doesn't though. It doesn't. I pray for my enemy to have HIV instead of having cancer. Things that you should do as a human being, as a woman. What you should do: 1, check your breast once a month. 2, do it a few days after your period ends. 3, use the parts of your 3 middle fingers. 3 middle fingers. Cover the entire breast, armpit to cleavage. If anything feels or looks different, see your doctor. Early detection saves life. Don't wait until it's an emergency. After your period, once you're done seeing your period, 3 days after your period, 5 days after your period, you can check yourself. Self-examination, you can check yourself. Like there was a time last year, I started feeling unease my left breast. That day I was having my bath, then it looks as if I came across something. I came across something like lump or stone, I don't know what, but I felt something. You understand? But I could grab it. When I tried to grab it, I could grab it. I became uncomfortable. Then I rushed. I went to FMC. They asked me to pick a card. I picked card. I paid. Then they sent me to the oncology department. When I got there, so the lady checked. That's when she started examining me. She didn't tell me anything. So when I lay down, then she started examining me from my armpit area. My armpit, she started from the armpit area, came to this side, checked, and then came this side, checked. So when she got here, she felt something, and I asked her, what? She said that she's feeling something there. Then she now checked this side. She didn't say, she now said here, she felt something. But it looks like I'll soon be seeing my period, that I should check it in the next 3-4 days, that I should be seeing my period. So this thing that she feels could be breast tissue. So she can't ascertain that it's a lump or any kind of stuff, whether breast mass. You know, sometimes breast cancer comes as breast mass, not breast lump. So she can't say whether it's a mass or it's a lump. That she's going to give me time, that after my period, 3 days after my period, that I should come back for re-examination. So I wasn't comfortable. She now said I should calm down, that she didn't see any lump here, she didn't see any lump, that she felt something, but she understood that I have what did she even call it? I have breast whatever. She didn't use it, she didn't say it in English. She was just like I noticed that in so many in your breast. So I don't know whether is it breast issues or there are many or something like that. I don't know. So after that, I went home. When I got home, 3 days later, I started seeing my period. I saw my period. After my period, I went back again to them for them to confirm, and they checked and they said they didn't see anything there. I told them that I'm not still comfortable, that they should check very. So they checked and said there's no lump. That if I'm not comfortable, they asked how old I said, see how old I said this. They said that you're not up to 40 or what, that you can't go for mammogram or something like that. Yes, they said you can't go for mammogram until this or that, until you are so age. That's when you can go for mammogram. But if you say that you're not comfortable, you can go we'll refer you to a doctor, you go do a breast scan. So I know somebody who has done breast lump she has done breast lump operation twice. So she's my friend and she's also my sister-in-law. So I went to her, I talked to her, I said, look how I'm feeling. What do you, please, I know you've done it. If you see breast lump, will you be able to dictate? She said yes. So I came, I surrendered my breast, and she checked. She said, Choma, there's no lump there. I can't see any lump. I said, are you sure? She said, I can't see any lump. The two breasts, there is no lump. So that's how I got comfortable. Please, early dictation is better. Please dictate earlier. Let nobody fall a victim of this disease is very, very deadly. Cancer. I later learned that hepatitis B can kill as fast as possible. Before you know it, it starts shutting down the system, the internal organs, every organ that you need for it to work. It will start shutting them down before the person is gone. So please, let's just be careful and treat ourselves, as in take care of ourselves. And also, it must not only be breast cancer, every other form of cancer. You watch your intake. People that smoke, people that drink, people that take some canned stuff and things that are not natural, all those canned stuff, sealed stuff, and name it, all those stuff that are in place, they are not much of processed stuff, chemically processed stuff. Please, can we just reduce hand? I think we should do much more better with fruits, veggies. Please, for our own health, because carry doctor, carry native doctor, carry mabra, because another way God just know, carry you won't even all from nowhere listen, cancer, and before you know it, fear, they waste time, they take finish people. Please, let's just be careful. Then another thing is, I'm not a doctor, I'm just trying to say the things I've browsed and I've heard and also I've experienced. So I learned that soursop leaf, when you boil it and drink it, it kills cancer cells earlier, not when the cancer don't reach stage 4. Please, so please, let's just be careful with our health. If you're coming across this information and you really like it and it's very helpful, why not share this video so that other people who are not aware can be aware of it? Okay, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, and if you have anything to say concerning breast cancer, any kind of opinion, any kind of comments, or anything you can say also to educate people, if you're a doctor or whatever, please drop it down the comment section, so people who are not aware or who ignore most of these things will read and then they will sit up. Okay, so I'm supposed to talk about Blessing CEO stage 4 cancer alarm raining or hovering around the internet, but this video is already long. I'm gonna do it in part 2. So for now, just comment part 2. Let's do part 2 of this video.